Hello everyone, and we are here on a Thursday night at the Centre for Computing History. We've got Kathy here, who's going to have a little bit of a look at these machines. I've decided to get the NeoGeo machines out for a bit of an airing. So we like to get our machines out at the museum and plug them in every now and then, keep their capacitors all fresh, etc. So here we are. Bit curious about them, aren't you?
Yeah, I know nothing about the NeoGeo. Bypassed me. So what have we got here?
These are SNK's machines. They're the one of Japan's arcade masters. Their games in the arcade are on the what's called the NVS system.
Okay.
So cartridge jammer board inside a big arcade cab, and they then decided that they would bring a really elite system into the home.
Wow.
So the AES was born, which is what we have here. So we're talking 1991 here.
So if this is the AES and the MVS was the arcade machine?
Yes.
So if they're literally taking technology from the arcade machine into this, how much would one of these have cost me back in whenever?
So this machine in the home was $599.
And when was
Dollars,
that?
pounds, or whatever the equivalent is in yen. It didn't matter where you were in the world, it was $599.
Okay.
Extraordinarily expensive machine. And basically what you got in here is the arcade jammer board.
Yep.
And
just in different casing?
in different casing. And also they decided to make the MVS completely incompatible with the AES. Oh. So, because the arcade cards are cheaper.
Okay.
They didn't want you buying the MVS cartridge and putting it in your home system.
No, fair enough.
The MVS are slightly wider.
Okay.
I think quite deliberately, so you can't plug them into the machine. You can get adapters, but then you're...
Yeah, a little bit like Mega Drives and the Genesis.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Here I will hand you
Wow, that's massive.
one of the lovely boxes. Got another one here. Magician Lord.
They're lovely artwork, aren't they?
They're lovely artwork, and it's just a really, really special package. I've got some really famous game series here. So we've got the Fatal Fury fighting series. Metal Slug, who's not heard of Metal Slug? One of my little go-to games is Top Hunter here, which is, if I just want a quick go on something, I just get Top Hunter out. Comes in this sumptuous box here. So we've got the instructions underneath, which I've kept boxed. And what usually happens with these as well is these trays start to decay and fall to bits. But
whereas people take things out.
So I keep them in a nice, cool place. And yes, we are. We've got,
that is a beast of a cartridge.
It is a beast. So you've got a double board inside here. And basically, the actual machine is largely the processor and the interface, the controls, etc. Pretty much the entire game's on the cartridge. Also, we've got the memory cards. So for some unknown reason, I'm not quite sure why you'd want to do this.
Okay.
Although I'll probably get shot down for this by the very loyal community, NeoGeo community. You could put this in your arcade machine, play the game, and then bring it home, plug it in your home system, and carry on where you left off.
Is that to keep your high scores, do you think?
I guess.
And then if you beat your high score, you still got it at home?
Exactly.
Maybe? Okay.
Yeah. Also, look at that for a joypad as well. Or
That's
just
quite
not a joystick. So this is very much like the arcade controls.
Yeah. Is that to bring the arcade feel home, do you think?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, totally. So the layout's exactly the same. Lovely, still got NeoGeo. That tends to get worn off
Okay.
quite easily, but this is my second stick that doesn't get used nearly as much. We'll talk about the controllers because there's 3 types of controllers as we go along. But in the meantime, let's turn our AES system on. Now, I lusted after one of these in 1991. I couldn't believe this. It seemed, half of it was because it was unobtainable, I think.
Okay, yeah.
It had that real arcade feel. And also, we can't talk about NeoGeo without talking about the price of the games.
Go on.
They started at £175.
After you spent like £600 on the console?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're buying the arcade game.
Yeah, okay.
It greatly depends on the size of the game. So this is a 46 meg cartridge.
Right.
And I forget what the Mega Drive ones are, so they're a fraction of the size.
Yeah.
By the time you're getting up to ones like Top Hunter here, you're in the £325 territory.
Okay.
Because the game is a 100 meg
110.
shock.
Yeah, and that one's
As they call it.
46. Yep, okay.
So
Ah, look at the graphics.
the graphics are really cool. So also, this machine has been hacked. So if I press these buttons together, I can bring up a cheat database, and I can go and add things like infinite time and all this, and make playing the game absolutely pointless.
Was hacking quite a common thing, or is that?
Well, it was for the NeoGeo, but it's like putting a cheat cartridge in, but it's actually soldered onto the board.
Oh, okay.
So you would send the machine away and have it
Right.
done. I need to do that because I'm rubbish at these games. Little disclaimer coming up. I don't want anyone sitting at home going, oh, I could do better than that. Oh, he's rubbish, blah, blah, blah. I know I'm rubbish. That simple. There's going to be some shocking gameplay going on here, but it's for it's demonstration purposes only. That's why we're here. I'm not going to claim to be some gaming guru because I'm absolutely not. Now, this is actually my NeoGeo home system.
Okay.
We don't have one here at the museum. We have some of these other machines, but not the home system. I used to go to my local newsagents,
Okay.
who inexplicably used to rent out game systems
At a newsagent?
at a newsagent.
Okay.
So,
So you could get your Freddo bar and
borrow a
out a game.
console for
Okay.
a weekend. So for £10 a weekend, I used to borrow the NeoGeo, and you only allowed to take one game with you. So I used it, and he didn't have that many. So
Okay.
I had Samurai Spirits
Right.
or Soccer Brawl.
Yes.
It's a violent soccer game.
Yep, seen that.
And both really, really good games. And then the PlayStation came out and kind of took the wind out of SNK sales
okay.
a little bit. And people only wanted like 3D games after that,
Right.
which is not exactly what this is famed for.
No, but
like
there is a real charm to this.
Oh,
I've
there
got to be
absolutely
honest.
is. Which is why I went in there one day and it wasn't there. It wasn't on the rental shelf.
Right.
So I said to him, where's the machine gone? And he was like, I've taken it off sale. People only want like PlayStation, Saturns, and all the rest of it. But he said, do you want to buy it?
Oh.
So I was like, yeah. He said, well, you know the state of it, it's a bit beaten up.
Well, because you were using it.
So yeah, so I got the NeoGeo and Samurai Spirits and Soccer Brawl for £80.
Oh, wow. As opposed to £600 originally plus £100 plus per cartridge.
Absolutely.
Nice.
So I was delighted, took it
Bargain.
home, and then
So, sorry, is that this particular machine right here?
that's right there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, with its distinctive scratch down there, which is actually one day where I threw this at it, I do have to say. So people, look after your NeoGeos, don't ever do that sort of thing to them. They deserve respect. So I used to have all these set out in my room, and people would come around, and this is the machine they'd always want to get hold of, because it was that unobtainable feel again.
Yeah, okay.
And what the people don't realise about it is it's actually it's not terribly solid. It's
Oh, no. I
It's
just
quite
saw it wobble on that
plastic-
side
it's
of
quite
it.
plasticky feeling. It's
Yeah.
not what you would expect of a £600 machine. When I used to see it in the magazines, you'd think it's this solid, big metal thing, and it just kind of isn't. It was also one of my big gaming regrets. St Ives Market used to sell the cartridges. Yeah, a big
Okay.
gaming stall.
Yep.
And then he said to me one day, I'm getting rid of my NeoGeo games. And I can't remember, but it's lost in my mind now, which way round it was, whether it was 10 games at £25 or the other way round.
And how much do they go for now?
Hundreds. So Top Hunter now,
So even 10
depending
games
on
for 25
conditions,
was a big
600 quid,
bargain.
400 to 600, something like that.
Yeah.
Magician Lord's going up in price. I think I've seen that on eBay for about 300.
And you would have had a really good collection of them as well.
Really good. I mean, I've got 11 of these cartridges, but I could have had over 20 of them.
Wow.
And one of them was Metal Slug 2, which is just insane money now. I mean, the original Metal Slug's a £1,300, £3,500 game now.
Wow.
Just because
Okay.
they didn't make that many copies of it.
No.
But
Okay.
they sold a good few consoles, so the ratio
Yeah.
was never there. So it was always really sought after.
Okay.
So let's have a little go.
Okay.
So I'm going to press the start button. A button to start, down here. You've got 4 credits, I've got 3 for some reason. So, I don't know why it's asking me to load a game. Off the card, I presume, but it starts at that level. Now, I think here you should just be able to join in by pressing start. I hope, otherwise I've really messed this up. Yes, there you go.
There we go.
So you're down there.
That's me ducking.
Now, the C button, you can jump between the 2 planes. So I'm now at the back with you. There you go, throw all these people about. If you press the C button, you jump to the front.
Whoops.
Right, I will avenge your death there. Oh no, you've done it
jump.
before.
What's B?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's like
So
a
B,
thing.
got your extendable arm there. Chuck people
Where
about.
have I gone?
Oh,
Up there somewhere.
yeah, see, you press the C button, so you're travelling between the front and the back, you see. So what me and my mate used to do, one of us used to stay on the back plane, and one of us used to...
Oh, okay. Do you want me to be on front
So
or back?
I'm at the back here. We need the time. We need the time. So yeah, I'll stay at the back. Here we go. And this game, when you play it on hard, is ridiculously hard.
Oh, okay. Clearly, I didn't know that was coming my way.
Now, because they're directly arcade games, they don't tend to be very big. The actual games aren't very long, so you'll be spending a lot of money on. Oh, you've got the little tank there. There we go. Now, the other machines here, I'll start to talk about the other machines that you can see on the desk here. So on my left is the NeoGeo CD. So SNK, I don't know who made the decision, but basically they thought to themselves, all these people who can't afford these games, let's release them on CD so they'll be a lot cheaper to buy. So they're back down with the PlayStation 40,
trying to compete,
50,
I guess. Again.
Yeah. So they brought out what's called the front loader, which is what this one is. So the CD loads at the front, and the front loader is just an amazing looking machine. I love SNK's sense of humour, their little games as well. Just oh, flamethrower! Got them. Right. So I've got a gun now. Never play with gun, kids. It's not bigger and it's not clever. Okay. Oh, you're going to oh, I've got to continue. So it's the absolute. As you can see, it's the absolute arcade experience.
Yeah,
you are.
This is great fun.
What's going to happen here is I'm just going to keep playing this game and not talk.
And not talk. Yep. Shall we stop?
Really not great. So here's the mid boss. So we've got the mid boss of the he's quite hard. So that's right, give him a good. His bar's not going down very much, is it?
No.
Oh wow. Okay. We'll meet him again at the end of the level if we decide to go that far. So yeah, the CD machine comes out and you might think, oh, absolutely brilliant. That's just what you want. Apart from the fact that, like I said earlier, the graphics and sound and the whole game is on that cartridge. So downloading off a cartridge, nice and quick.
Yeah, yes.
When you're downloading off of a single speed CD-ROM, it's a little bit of a chore.
Okay.
So now we've got centre stage, we have the NeoGeo CD. So if we turn the power on, it's got a very distracting red light on the front.
It is, isn't it? It's quite a big machine, isn't it?
And amongst all my PC Engine games here, we have got, I love the way that on the CDs they don't put the name of the game.
Action shooting game.
Action shooting game. I mean, if I didn't know that this is Pulstar, so there's no eject on here. Everything's done with the joypad, and that is the new joypad.
Right.
Comes with the machine. So it's completely compatible with the old arcade stick and everything else. We can eject and we can close it again.
I mean, it's quite nifty, but you do expect a button.
It's a beautifully made machine. It's so solid and lovely little metal label up here. It's just, it's an absolute beast. Now, what it's basically saying there along the lines of, please wait whilst I try and do something with this disc. I'm not sure if it's a two-player game. It might be. This is XenoCrisis. I thought it was Pulstar. It's not. It's XenoCrisis. So this is actually a new game.
Okay.
So this game has come out on everything. The little Evercade, Nintendo 64, Mega Drive, Genesis, Super Nintendo, you name it, this has come out on it. So this is a modern game on an old system in the original packaging.
That's quite cool.
And this is what you're faced with. It sits here. And even more annoyingly, normally you have got a juggling monkey.
Oh. Why?
Who knows? But he sits there juggling away. He's hilarious the first time you see him. Once you've seen that little thing.
And each time we're going, can you hurry up?
Here we go.
So just a quick question. So all of these controllers are interchangeable. So you could use the other one as well?
Yeah, you can use this one, you can use that one there. The one you've got there is the kidney bean, it's called, because shaped like a kidney bean. That actually was brought out with the next machine that we'll look at a little bit later. Game start, well, why not? We're both going to die horribly. So you can press your start button.
Nice.
We might actually stand a bit of a chance. I actually don't tend to get anywhere with this game. And select your marine. I don't.
Oh.
All right. There we go.
Again, what are the controls?
So this time, it's the direction you move in is, I believe, the direction you'll shoot in. I think.
Okay.
So here come the. Also, I'll warn you with this game. It's super easy to run out of ammunition.
Oh, okay. It's not.
So we cleared that room. So yeah, I mean it's really great to see a new game on an old system. I think we can steal each other's ammunition as well. You're supposed to rescue these people.
Go the wrong way.
So yeah, you could get the nice arcade experience with the NeoGeo, but just at a fraction of the cost. But the cost was speed, so you're sitting there staring at loading screens for an awfully long time, especially with the original machine, the CD machine that we've got hold of now. You could get all the classics. I mean, long after they stopped making Neo Geo games, and I think you could get King of the Fighters, which is another one of the famed fighting games. Room clear. Oh, don't know where we're heading here. Back again. We've got to go all the way back here after we've...
I think we have to go down, across, up,
and
across,
crikey.
maybe?
So we've got to... Have we been in here?
Yeah, but we didn't go across.
Go across? Right, okay.
Sorry, you were saying...
Oh, here we go. So they stopped making CD games first. So after about 99, I've run out of ammo. And I've died.
So after 19...
They carried on. SNK Playmore they became after that, and they were... Oh, I've just realised you can run really fast, look.
Yeah, that's
Or do that. I didn't know you could do that. That's probably why the bosses keep killing me. They carried on making cartridges for... Yeah, they still occasionally come out now. I think the latest Metal Slug was like a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Or something. So,
that's because there's a popular fan base, all these...
Yeah, so... Yep, if there's still a market, people still buy.
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
Go on.
So, oh wow. That did not take long to die, did it?
Oh, me.
Oh, wow. We need someone of Dan Wilkins skills. If you hold the fire button down, you can strafe like that. But, oh, we're just we're just getting absolutely annihilated here. Help if we actually avoided some of these bullets, I think. So, oh my God, right, okay.
Thank goodness.
I think we're going to run out of credits, but again, I would like to stress that this is a demonstration of these systems, not our gaming skills. So what I did find is you run all the way over the one side and then you avoid the bullets. You run all the way over the other side and then drop dead like that. This is... How many hits is this thing going to take? I think also we do have grenades. Oh, I think, have I just thrown a grenade? I have no idea how you throw a grenade. So yeah, that's XenoCrisis. But yeah, that really goes to... we're out of credits, aren't we?
Yeah.
So
that was quite fast-paced and good fun.
Quite fast-paced. So now, if we want to come out of this game, we have to come all the way out here. Because what I'm trying to do.
There's no reset button, is there?
No, there's no reset button,
Yeah.
so you have to press all the buttons at once. Then we eject it. Then we go and play something else. Metal Slug. I do just want to see if this will work. But the disc has been skimmed and it's a little bit dodgy. That's the next machine we're going to see is much more fussy. It's sitting there, it's going, oh, it's loaded it, you see. It's worked.
Okay.
You love Metal Slug. You've played Metal Slug before.
I haven't, I've heard of it, but I've never played it.
So run and gun of ridiculous.
Oh, is this the monkey?
This is the monkey. But you see, because it's Metal Slug, he's juggling grenades instead of little circus balls.
Oh,
So,
I was looking at that going, they don't look like circus balls.
But honest to God, you get sick of looking at him.
Okay.
Some of the later fighting games, either it's King of Fighters 99 is almost unplayable. Because you finish like a 30-second bout, then you're sitting there for a minute watching it reload between bouts. The game's just got bigger and bigger and bigger. So yeah, everything's just streaming or coming off the CD into its little memory. SNK did try and do something about this with the next model. So, arcade mission. Yeah. Now here we go again. Now loading.
Although this seems to be loading a bit faster.
It's loading. Well, yeah, it has it. So it's just literally loading the
Absolute thick forest.
yeah, thick forest. Here we go. It's got lots of SNK's humour. So here we come.
Where am I? Oh, there I am.
So yeah, and it's just lots
I
of.
have unlimited ammo here.
With this gun, you do. You can pick up power-ups. I've got a power-up now for high explosives, and we need to rescue these hostages.
Oh, I'm trying to kill him.
Like that. So I'm going to rescue him, and they drop you new like.
How do you rescue?
So I've now got a shotgun. Yeah, so cut them free, run up, and then press the fire button. So I've got the shotgun, which Thank you. Oh, there's high. Right. Fire upwards.
Oops. Oh.
Fire upwards. Don't get us killed.
Yeah.
Because you really need a. Oh, well, that's right. We got that. Oh, pick up the. Yeah.
It was like a lovely
bonus there. But the animation and everything's just brilliant.
Yeah, it's quite crisp, isn't it? Well, I've died.
And yeah, you can literally lay waste to. Oh, I've just got stabbed right in the. I mean, compared to the things at the time, this is at the time of like the Super Nintendo and Mega Drive, the graphical difference, the amount of colours on screen, the amount of characters on screen is
just like the pixel. It's just stunning.
Yeah,
stunning,
and of course the fact you are literally playing the arcade game in your home. Oh, here's another helicopter.
Whoopsie daisy.
Take him out with the tank. Come back, come back. Ah, gotcha. There we go. One thing I always talk about with the SNK games, do suffer a little bit of slowdown like you got them, but it's... Oh, I've got a tank. Got him, right. Some nice transparency effects going on there. There we go. I think we're getting towards the end of level boss. Which I think we're up to now, so that's going to start throwing all kinds of... it's a slight disadvantage with the tank is that I don't think I can... Yeah, I've got to go towards it to fire, which is...
Oh, I think I was avoiding things, but obviously not.
Have I cost this the tank? Oh yeah, the tank's gone. I think we might have got it. There we go. Just an absolutely classic game.
It's just, I know I said it earlier, there's a real charm to it, isn't there?
Yeah, the humour and everything else, I do like the SNK games a lot. I'm hopeless at them, but so now loading, please wait.
So how much would one of these have set us back, and when
so back then though, I think they were about £375.
Well, it's substantially cheaper.
There's another CD model as well after this one, which is a top loader. That's the one we really got here. That's the only one we got in this country. We got a PAL machine, which was and they were one of the first companies as well. The PAL machines and the NTSC, didn't matter what you had, they were all the same speed. They were optimised brilliantly.
So how do you get your disc out now you've done that?
So now I've turned it off. I've now got to turn it back on.
Oh.
Get the disc back out. So what we're going to do now is we're going to swap to our third machine. Okay, so we've swapped to our third and final machine here. So we've now got the NeoGeo CDZ.
When did this one come out?
So this is the end of 1995, so about a year after the other CD machines. It was just a little bit of a souped up machine. So a lot of people think it's got double speed drive.
Right.
Compared to the others, it hasn't. It's got double the cache memory.
Okay.
So it can just take double the amount of information in, which does cut the loading times down by half.
Fair enough.
So it's okay, but towards the end, even this was starting to struggle speed-wise.
There wasn't very long between these machines then? You say 1 year?
Yeah, 1 year.
Wow.
Yeah, because the loading times on the old CD machine were just horrific. And also that was incredibly expensive to make, the original CD machine. Yeah. This one, it's a lot smaller. It gets a bad rep, this one, as being unreliable.
Okay, in what way?
It's supposed to overheat and its CD drive's supposed to burn out.
Nice.
There's a very good reason for that. People pirate the games. And this does not like pirated discs.
Oh, so then it struggles.
And it struggles, and then it... Also, the other thing you don't do with it is you don't play music CDs in it.
I didn't know they were supposed to be able to, but okay.
So all these CD machines, they all play. But this one, it just gets really, really hot. So the trick with this one is don't ever put it on a carpet or something like that.
No.
And don't play it for hours on end, probably. But I've never had a problem with it. I've played this for stupid lengths of time. So if we turn it on, we've now got a snazzier intro here. And there we go. And now, unlike that, it should launch straight into the game, but sometimes it doesn't. It's, I think it's going to. Chuntering away to itself. Only myself and bats can hear it.
Yeah.
There we go. Now, as you can see here, progress bar racing across now.
That's a lot quicker, isn't it?
It's a lot faster, and here we go. I mean,
so can you play? They're a year apart, so assume same technology. Discs can be played interchangeably between the two.
Absolutely, totally compatible with previous games.
Yeah. Because we
Joypads
now
again.
with like PlayStations and things, I think after the 2 you couldn't. They weren't backwardly compatible, so I just wondered. Okay.
No, and like I say, brilliantly, that XenoCrisis game, new game, and it's come out on this wonderful old system. Now, I'm not entirely sure. I think, oh no, player 1 and player 2 start. Here we go. I couldn't remember if that was. Load data, it must have something. So instead of using the memory cards like the old AES, you have actually got internal memory to save high scores and things. Look at that progress bar. Whoosh.
It's quick, isn't it?
Imagine that time again for the old CD machines.
Oh, that's quite cool.
Snares your interest. There is a lot of people preferred the chiptune music on the original AES carts.
It was good music, wasn't it?
It was good music, and it's far more orchestral and
yes.
So it very much divides opinion. They got rid of the monkey as well.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. So NeoGeo, enjoy.
I was about to say, now it's telling us to enjoy.
I was actually well impressed the other night. I got onto the 4th level of this. I couldn't believe it. This game normally, like most NeoGeo games, kicks my derriere, shall we say. So I think what it means by two-player game is that I will die first, and then so you hold the fire button down. This could generously be called a R-type game. Okay. So the power-ups are great on this game as well. So yeah, just hold down the... crikey, I didn't see him down there. Oh no, kill. If you play this game on a normal CD machine, there is a good 2-3 second gap between dying and the explosion happening, because it has to load it off the disc.
Okay.
Oh wow, how did I survive that? That was nuts.
That was quite smooth.
That was but I did find out the other day, I normally... Oh no, I've died stupidly. Boom. So there was a slight pause, but so I think this might be you now.
Oh no.
Might be you now, I think.
I'm notoriously bad at these kind of games.
So,
sorry, you did find out the other day.
Did you?
No, didn't you just say you just found out the other day?
Oh, I found out the other day. What was I saying? I can't remember. So it was probably quite important, but we'll cut this bit out. Yeah. So you can tell why this drove people mad who are used to the cartridges.
Yeah.
The cartridges wallop, it's just there.
Absolutely.
But also this machine now.
After the...
I've not seen one of these machines much less than 600 quid now for the plain simple reason that...
And what was this originally?
Originally it was quite expensive again, it's about 500.
No,
500
I think
pounds.
this... Oh, no, I can't go backwards.
Can you not go backwards?
No.
It's your stick. Okay.
No, I can only go forwards.
Right, you've come across a common problem with NeoGeo controllers. After a while, they basically, you have to operate on them to go. You are amazingly, I think you've just...
Oh no, go for it, you carry on.
I think no, because it's just died. Okay, so that is going to have to be repaired. So I'm going to have to open this up and clean the connectors.
Sorry if I busted it.
So, no, it's something that happens with them quite often.
Oh, where's 8? There we go.
Oh, you're back. Oh, I must have died very quickly. Brilliant. So yes, you're now playing with the original joypad, which is a very nice little clicky joypad actually.
Yeah, I mean this is obviously for me this is what I'm more familiar with Mega Drives and so this feels more normal.
But yeah, the machine can throw sprites around like nothing as well. Oh, I think you've just got...
I just got exploded.
Boom, gone. But the difference in, Pulstar, it's not a cheap CD. A CD, oh my word, we're doing so badly at this. A CD is a couple of £100, but the cartridge is 700-800. Absolute madness. Yeah. I think that's you. Oh. You're off.
I'm off again.
Right.
So, what would you say is your favourite? Or do you not have a favourite out of these?
What actual machine?
Yeah.
I just love the original cartridge machine because it's just an absolute beast.
It's smooth, isn't it? And your favourite game?
I'd like Top Hunter just because I can just put it on for about 15 minutes, play it, and but there's a lot of things about NeoGeo. Oh, it's all about their fighting games and all the rest of it. I think I've got about 30 CD games, and only 3 of them are fighters.
Oh, okay. Is that because you could get more onto... No, you can't. Yeah, I was about to say, could you get more onto the disc?
Well, people think the NeoGeo, it's all about the fighting games, but there is puzzle games, there's side-scrolling brawlers, shoot-em-ups like this one. It has got a lot more to offer than it seems. Also, never quite worked out why randomly. So we were allowed to. Oh, so it just did that to tell you the game's over. We'll try just one more. Near future action game. Good thing about this is now I can just stop it and literally take the disc out. I've done that so many times with that CD machine.
Well,
where I go to put the machine away and then I realise I've left the disc in it.
And then you can't just put
and then
the
you've
button.
got to power it all back up again to get the disc back out. It's not terribly wise to leave the disc in. They've got a really complicated disc system in there.
Oh, okay. But, well, will it damage the disc or the system, or?
They just don't like having the CD left in. I think it leaves the head up or something.
Oh, okay.
Now this game, if I've read it right, I think this is a game called Cyberlip.
No, I don't know that one.
So it's a game that basically it's very, very hard to not succeed at, which is how I like them.
Oh, there's a challenge for me.
Because basically it's got infinite continues, so if you die, who cares?
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
So it goes now loading, now loading. Here we go.
Oh, look at that.
So it's got some kind of poxy intro sequence. It's much like the NeoGeo games, they'll show you what to do. And they did terrible thing with this that the
I can press start.
the cartridge aficionados did not like. They oh, here you come. Here you come.
Oh, what am I on?
You are on a little space cycle. So you were delivered on a space cycle. So,
and then I died already. Well done, me.
So, yeah, I mean,
I think I'm going to need those infinite lives.
Yeah.
This
so the
feels
CD,
really familiar.
Yeah, the CD games could be very. Again, it's Contra, isn't it? It's a lot like a Contra style game on the arcades. You know, they all copied each other's ideas at the end of the day. But he shot me right in the face. Wow. Cyber City. Right, so I forget how you kill these. Oh, how about a fire up? That would be a really good idea. Okay. I've just realised as well that I'm looking at the wrong character. So, this bit always reminds me of RoboCop on the Spectrum.
Oh, that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, so we can come into this bit here. Oh, here we go. Click, click, they mean business, these two.
Where am I? Oh, I'm up there. Oh, I'm hanging on. Thing.
So you've got a revolving shield now. Good old reassuring clicky clicky fire button here. I'm still looking at. Why am I looking at the one in red when that's you? Oh, here we go. Wow. So I think I usually try running up here and shooting them in the head or something.
Oh,
there we go.
I think I ran. Oh,
Yeah. Remember, people, demonstration only. No criticism will be accepted for our.
Oh no, I'm game over.
No,
I can.
No, I think you should be able to continue.
Here I am.
Press the old start button.
Don't
Start button is your friend. Oh dear. Continue. Wow. Who's paused the game? Was that me?
Was that me?
That was me. Wow. We've also got Dan in the room, who I'm quite sure is sitting there going, "What are these two doing?"
Yeah, waiting for us to.
Absolute rank amateurs. He'll be sitting there going. If this was Dan, he wouldn't have lost a life yet.
No.
I've still got the finger button control there. We are just dying.
Yeah.
Oh, we're over now.
Okay.
So that was it. So anyway, that is.
That's the beauty. Thing of beauty. It's come out of its stomach, hasn't it? I've just realised.
Yes, lovely, isn't it? Yeah, his arms are up there.
Yeah.
That's quite horrible, isn't it? So that's our little look at the NeoGeo machines. So we've got the machines out of the collection, gave them a little run for their money there.
Yeah, I really like these. I've never seen them before. Never played one. I think they're pretty damn awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. And just as they were back in the day now, they've got pretty much unobtainable.
Yeah.
Both the machines' prices are through the roof and the cartridges just absolutely insane. So I'm just very glad I got hold of the machine when I did.
Yes, for £80 or whatever it was.
Otherwise, I'd just be looking at the machine longingly on the internet. And
Blowing kisses.
Yeah. I mean, it could have been my biggest ever regret of not spending £80 on that one there. But I did.
Yeah. No.
And I was very glad to share it with you people out there. So if you like what we're doing here at the centre, like and subscribe our videos. Come and visit us. Get to see some of these machines, hopefully on if we get our gaming nights.
Yeah, gaming night's good fun.
Started again, and we can get some of these machines out for you to try. But in the meantime, it's goodbye from me.
And it's a goodbye from me.